Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. I wanted to shoot this video to go over the Marvel solicitations coming out for April. A couple things I thought looked interesting, some cool covers, things like that. I went to one of my local shops the other day and found this in the back issue bin. I've got a big run of Batman from 608 to the end of 7, whatever that is, 712, 715, something like that. I'm missing just a few. This was one of the ones I was missing, so I was kind of happy to find that in a back issue bin for just a few bucks. Yeah, pretty cool. I love it. It's a classic Alex Ross cover, and yeah, it's in perfect shape, and I needed it for my collection. So yeah, once in a while you get lucky. You find something that you've been looking for. All right. And I also, in my pre-orders, I got my Black Hammer Director's Cut #1. I'm a big Black Hammer fan, and I noticed this book sold out pretty quickly on Midtown. It's a reprint, basically, of the first issue. There'll be some extra commentary in the back, maybe some extra pages, sketches, things like that. But yeah, it's a cool book to have if you're a Black Hammer fan for the collection. All right, let's jump into it here with the Marvel solicitations for April. The big event coming out is going to be War of the Realms. And obviously Thor will be a big part of that. I think that first image there is the Russell Dodderman cover. That's kind of a wraparound cover. Not sure who does the cover on that one. This one is a Quesada. It looks like it's a 1 in 50 variant is what I've been reading on it. So that one's going to be a little expensive. I'm not too sure. I think that might be this one here. I'm not too sure who the artist might be on that. I'm not positive. This one is Victor Hugo. At first I thought it was Marco Jerkovich, but apparently he's also doing a cover. They don't have it shown here in the solicitations. This is Sana Takata. She does Monstrous. She does all the artwork on Monstrous, so that is also a 1 in 50 ratioed variant, so that's going to be a little expensive. But you also got some artists here. They list David Finch, Greg Horn, Walter Simonson. One of those might have been Walter Simonson, maybe. He looks like he's doing a black and white in a Hidden Gem color variant. Russell Dodderman's doing a couple of them. Yeah, there's like 20 different covers here. It's crazy. Arthur Adams, Amanda Connor, Battle Lines variant. It's crazy. So good old Marvel, they'll throw a bazillion covers at you and wonder why the shop owners are pissed. It's crazy. All right, so let's move down here. So that's an event that's going to be connecting a lot of other books. Thor, obviously, Thor #12 is going to be a tie-in. They've also got these little sub-series of books coming out. War of the Realms, Journey into Mystery #1. That'll be a 5-issue run. You've got another one here, Avengers tie-in. You got another small set, War of the Realms, Uncanny X-Men #1. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to buy most of these. I don't know. It seems maybe they'll have someone die. Who knows? The War of the Skrulls, one of 3, so there's another subset. You got Venom tied in as well. Now I have Venom on my pull list, so I will definitely be getting that. That's the Stegman cover. Definitely looking forward to seeing the Inhook Lee cover. It's an Asgardian variant. That'll be nice, I'm sure. And Punisher. Man, I mean, Marvel's going crazy here. Squirrel Girl tie-in. Yeah, they're going to be doing a reprint of Mighty Thor. All right. Avengers No Road Home. That series looks pretty good. You've got Yasmin Putri doing all the A covers. She does awesome work. That looks like another great cover by her. You've also got variant covers by Scalera rather. Another Yasmin Putri cover with the number 9. That's pretty cool, showing the Vision exploding. That looks pretty cool. They don't show the image for number 10. You got a reprint of Avengers 260, First Nebula. This is cool, for a reprint of Infinity War number 4. That's a classic cover. Thanos. Looks like he's about to squat and take a nice dump on Earth there. I don't know. It's kind of. I always thought that cover looked interesting. I have that in my collection, the original and really high grade. They're reprinting New Avengers number 30, First Ronin. Obviously, they're going to be building that up with the Avengers movie coming out in a little while. They're going to be promoting the heck out of that, I'm sure. So you got a lot of these True Believer series coming out. So let's get down here a little further. Okay, Thanos, number 1. They're relaunching Thanos. Obviously, they're bringing him back. He's not really dead. Not sure how they're going to portray that, but a cover, I believe, is by Perel, Gerald Perel. The second cover here is by Jeff DeCall. Really nice cover, beautiful. And then, of course, my favorite artist, cover artist, is Zaffino. Geraldo Zaffino. I love this picture. I mean, this thing's awesome. He's coming out of the dark. He's got his gauntlet shining. Just, I love Zaffino, that gritty style. It's just, I'll be buying that one. I hope it's not a 1 in 50. It's probably is, though. It's probably going to be a 1 in 50, which means it's going to be an expensive book. But I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for that artwork. So that'll be interesting. That's coming up here in April. Liefeld. Looks like Marvel is letting Liefeld create a new character. Now you tell me. Now, doesn't that look like a Deadpool? Basically, he took the Deadpool costume, altered it slightly. He took the Cyclops, remember Cyclops mask with the X? He basically took Cyclops mask and put a helmet instead of a mask and a couple guns, and there you go. There's some Liefeld shit for you. So, I don't know. I'm not a Liefeld fan at all. I don't care for his artwork. I mean, obviously he did create a couple cool characters with Deadpool and Cable, and X-Force and Domino. I mean, he did create some pretty cool characters. I just don't really care for his artwork. So I might buy one of the variant covers. The Phil Noto cover looks pretty nice, but I will probably not buy the Liefeld covers. Major X, I guess that's the new character coming out. So that might be worth looking at. Enough slamming Liefeld. Yeah, he takes a lot of criticism. I got to give the guy credit, though. He doesn't seem to let him faze him. He doesn't really care what people think of him, which I admire that. Even if I don't care for the way he draws or his douchebaggery. That is, well, at least that's what a lot of people say about him. I don't know. I've never met him in person, but that's he kind of comes off that way in interviews and stuff I've seen about him at conventions and stuff. It seems that he comes off that way a little bit. Yeah, it's Amazing Spider-Man. You've got some decent covers. You got Humberto Ramos. You've got a Greg Land cover. It's interesting to see Greg Land getting some work again. He's always had to work, but he probably is feeling not as much pressure on him anymore because of the Matina scandal. Greg Land, he might have copied swimsuit issues and porn magazines, but he didn't actually steal other artists' work. Like, apparently that's what Matina is being accused of doing. So it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. You got another Alex Ross cover here with Captain America. Ross has done some great covers, but I'm not really into the Captain America. The writing on it has not appealed to me. So unless that changes, I'll probably avoid it. I'm not really reading West Coast Avengers. Champions 4. Miles Morales cover, that looks pretty cool. Immortal Hulk, this is number 10. No, sorry, number 16. That's pretty cool. I like that image. The Hulk facing the moon, and I guess he's, what, playing a harmonica in a cemetery? Be cooler if he was smoking a big old joint in a cemetery. I don't know too many people that play harmonicas in the middle of the night in a cemetery, but smoking a joint or a cigar would be a little bit more reality. Okay, here's one of the best covers I've seen in a long time. I definitely want to talk about this. This is the Lozano, Alexander Lozano cover. This is Tony Stark Iron Man number 11. This cover is badass. This is probably my favorite cover so far of 2019. I will definitely be getting this. It's on my pull list already. I'll probably pre-order this, maybe even a couple copies. I just love this art style. I mean, the detail in that, it's got that Zafino, grittiness and detail to it, but it's just more refined. I don't know. This might end up being my favorite cover artist, is Lozano. That is just awesome. So make sure you got that on your pull list. I think that book's going to do well just based on that cover alone. A few other books here. You've got nice Crane cover. This is a new series for Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man City at War. That's the second issue. So that looks like that's going to be that's the Spider-Man costume from the video game. I know that. You've got another Carnage book here, Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage number 1. Donny Cates is not writing this, apparently. It looks like it's Frank Thierry. And you've got Bayruth doing the art. Really interesting. So the cover art, that's done by Josh Cassera. And I can't wait to see what the Delato variant's going to look like. I love Delato's artwork, and that could be really cool. So I will be on the lookout for that. Spider-Man Life Story number 2, the 70s. That's kind of a cool cover. Chip Zdarsky's doing the writing, and he did the artwork there on that cover. And there's also a Mike Cho variant. No image on that yet. Okay, let me skip down through some of these. I'm not really looking at those. All right, bear with me, guys. All right, I like this cover. This is an Andrew Robinson cover of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 5. For me, that would be total cover buy. I read the first issue of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I wasn't too impressed with the writing on it. I think I bought it because of the cover. I can't remember if it was an Art Germ cover. It might have been an Art Germ cover. So I might pick that up. I like Andrew Robinson. That's a nice looking cover. Old Man Quill. I don't know if I'll be collecting this or not. I did like Old Man Hawkeye. I've gone back and bought a lot of those issues. Really good read. So I'm pretty impressed with Ethan Sachs' writing. So this might be one that I might look at getting, especially if I like the John Tyler Christopher covers. I don't really care for the regular cover. I think that might be the regular artist. I'm not too sure, but I don't really care for that image there. All right, let's move down the list here. I know there's another book coming out that looked interesting. All right, that's kind of a cool Alex Ross cover. So that's kind of a reprint. That's the Marvel's Annotated number 3. So it's basically a reprint, maybe some additional stuff in there, but with a new cover on it. All right, this is a cool cover. That is a beautiful Sienkiewicz cover of, obviously, Fantastic Four. That is Johnny Storm. That's pretty cool. That one might get some heat on it, so that's the variant. And, of course, the regular cover is still being done by Esad Ribic. So I might be buying 2 covers that month on the Fantastic Four number 9. That looks pretty good. And Fantastic Four has been pretty decent. I mean, I've enjoyed it so far. I think it's been decent, no doubt. All right, Daredevil, you got a really cool Tedesco cover. I'm assuming this is Punisher. right? Punisher and Daredevil. I don't know if they're fighting each other or going against each other. It doesn't really give me detail there, but that's a pretty cool cover. This is the final issue of Winter Soldier, number 5. I've read the first 2 issues. Very, very good. I've been enjoying. I like Winter Soldier as a character. I collected all his original, first issues his first appearance when it came out. Been a big fan of Winter Soldier. One of my favorite Marvel movies is Winter Soldier. So I'm a little biased maybe, but it's been good so far, so I'll probably be picking that up. Here's another Zafino cover, one of my favorite cover artists. Little classic take on the, what was it, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man number 50, where I think it was number 50, where he leaves his suit behind. And so we got a Zafino cover. Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys the Marvel Universe. And it's pretty funny. Geez, kid, you ever watch this thing? So I like Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, it's an interesting character. I think it's going to be around for a long time, so that's probably something I'll be picking up. Definitely because it's a Zafino cover, especially. And he's doing all the A covers, which is nice, meaning I don't have to pay a premium for his cover work. All right, moving down the list here. Skipping over some things. You got a nice Smallwood cover there with Punisher. I've been liking the covers on Punisher. Writing's been okay. Rosenberg's okay. But Smallwood's been doing a pretty good job on the cover work there. Not really been reading Doctor Strange. All right, we're getting into the Age of X-Men here. Sandoval cover, that looks pretty cool. Very dynamic looking. That looks cool. Omega Red. Omega Red with a bald head. I don't know. I don't think I remember seeing him like that. This cover's really cool. Now, this is a Raza cover. Look at the color on that thing. Man alive, that's beautiful. Age of X-Men Extremist number 3. So, I don't know if the story's going to be any good. For me, that's a total cover buy. I love that image. That's really cool. Very artistic. All right, moving down the list here. I think I'm getting near the end. Oh, that's kind of cool. The old side blade through the head. Very cool. Yeah, I know they're bringing back they've brought back Cyclops. Story on that. All right. Yeah, sorry guys. I thought I was near the end there. I think there was one other thing I was looking at. The Wolverines, that might be good. Hulkverines. Got a land cover there. Zafino is doing the variant on that, so I'm likely to be buying that. And X-23, nice cover. Ashley Witter is doing a pretty good job there. Looks like they're bringing Strife back into X-Force. X-Force number 6, so that might be interesting. Kid Cable. I don't know. Has there been a Kid Cable before? That might be a first appearance of Kid Cable. So that might be worth taking note of. X-Force number 6. And you got Wolverine Long Night Adaptation number 4. I started collecting that with the first issue. I'll probably continue it. Nice Albuquerque cover there. Dead Man Logan. I will be buying maybe some of that stuff. I know number 4 has a Zafino cover coming out, so I'll be trying to track that down if I can. I think that was it for Marvel Solicitation. Oh, not quite. Here's the Conan number. Is it number 4? Yeah, number 5. Man, look at that ribbit cover. Man, that is good. Esad Ribic is awesome. I mean, that brings back Frazetta and was it Bolu? I think I got their name wrong. That definite style, 70s, heavy metal, very awesome painted, cool looking artwork. I mean, that's just Ribic has been awesome. I've been following Ribic ever since he did his first series, which was that that Loki series that came out many years ago. Just love his artwork. You've got another nice Sena Takata cover here on Conan Belit, I think it is. Age of Conan Belit, Queen of the Black Coast. So that will be probably worth getting. And then you got a really cool, so to finish it off, you've got a Savage Sword of Conan. I think this is number 4. No, number 4. Really cool Alex Ross cover. I mean, that is Conan right there. Perfect. Ripped, ready to kick some ass. I just love that cover. So those were solicitations that are coming out in April for Marvel. I'll shoot another video. It's just too long to do both of them, but the DC solicitations have also come out, so I'll shoot another video highlighting some of those books and covers that I like that I think are going to be worth pre-ordering. All right, guys, that's it. Look for that next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If there's anything that I missed there, please bring it to my attention. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.